This meeting, I think, is one of the most exciting meetings of the calendar. I can say that because I'm passionate about T-cell lymphoma, but I think we're in the middle of an explosion in this disease, and I've come to a number of these meetings. This is my fourth meeting, and each year we've been making our way towards really a culmination of trying to pull together the science and the new drugs. And last year's meeting was exceptional, exciting. You could tell us we were on the verge of something. And this year's meeting, we're seeing some of those papers delivered, and it's all around the genomics. It's about the drugs like the histone deacetylase inhibitors, and understanding and trying to reverse translate and saying what is the biology of the patient that's made them respond or not respond. And we're starting to talk about that. We're starting to talk about the genomics. We're starting to look at personalised medicine, of saying this patient has X, Y, and Z mutations. So last year was exciting because, for example, we started to recognise that you could clearly define groups that were unclear 2 years ago, like angioimmunoblastic T-cell lymphoma. Now we know, it's got a great, clear phenotype, and we're understanding the genetic abnormalities. Now we have to work out how does that match with their treatment. And so we've got people who are using drugs like the HDAC inhibitors off study. Now that they're marketed, they're available. We've got romidepsin, vorinostat, belinostat. People are using them. People have an experience. So they're engaged in the meeting because they're starting to say, hey, I've got a patient like that. I've got that experience. So, previously all we had was chemotherapy, and when you've only got a hammer, everything looks like a nail, and so you just have to throw chemotherapy. Now we're starting to say what is the best, and so people have a thirst for, am I doing the right thing? And I think this meeting, the discussion outside of the meeting is about those issues, and the meeting itself is about providing this sort of base of information. So I think the last two meetings, this meeting and the last year, were really a big step forward, and then I think the next 2 years is going to be trying to fit it all in a short space of time. It's very exciting.